Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to volume day number 46. We are hitting up our legs again. I have a 35-pound kettlebell and a mini band here. It looks like this. And that is all the equipment that you need for today. We are going to be going high volume for our legs, which is always super fun. So that's why I'm going with 35. We are going to be going goblet squats, but we're going to be hitting up 30 reps. We'll hit a band set, a little plyometric set, and then keep the fun going from there. And we'll see how many rounds we're able to complete in the process. So we're going to do some hip mobility. Super important. Keep those hips nice and mobile and flexible, ready to go. So bring your knees nice and wide. Have your feet open so that the inner arch is on the ground right behind your knee. And you're going to sit back on your hips and then just drive forward gently. Back and forth. The amount of range is totally up to you. But you want to get that little bit of drop back. Get that push. Open through the chest. Super strong. Through the core still. Okay, and then find kind of the little bit of a mid-range. So it's not your biggest, deepest stretch. And you're going to pull your foot up one at a time. Pull your right foot up. You may not roll up very high. That's okay. And then the left. Right. Left. Right. And left. Okay, pull those knees in. And then we're going to go into a Z sit. So your left foot will come in. Right foot will fold out. Lift up the chest. Try to sit level. This may be your point. Otherwise, hinge forward and then back. Hinge forward and back. Keep tall through that chest. Let's go one more. So it's all in, at least for me, in that hip on that folded back leg. And then we're going to switch to the other side. Right foot in, left foot out. Open the chest. Hinge forward and then back. And then just take note, obviously, you're probably aware of discrepancies left and right sides. It's there, it's going to happen, it'll probably always be there, but if we're aware of it and we can try our best to manage it and to try to work on it, make it a little bit better, then we'll deal with less pain, less issues with injuries, joint pain, etc. And it all travels up and down the chain. Something in the foot can actually affect something in how you hold your back, can affect something in how you use your shoulder. So it all is affected. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and come into our nice low yogi squat. Pull those toes out wide, sit nice and deep, put your elbows inside your knees, and then just rotate left and right for me. So you're going to come up onto one toe and then the other. Let those hips swing left and right. And then we're going to settle in the middle. Let's take 2 deep breaths here. Perfect. Come on up. We're going to get some leg swings, and then we're going to go into that goblet squat. So let's swing forward 10. Let it swing your leg. Swing all the way forward, and then all the way back. Getting that little momentum work done there. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side. 2, 3. It's okay if you bounce around a little bit, have to do something to grab your balance. Do what you can with it. 7, 8, 9, 10. Be kind with yourself as far as the level of flexibility that you're at. Balance. 4, 5. We have to start somewhere. And then watch the progress and enjoy it. Learn to laugh at your mistakes, laugh at your mess ups. 9, 10. If you've been doing this a while, long enough with me, you know I make plenty of mistakes on my own, myself. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfection is actually not that fun. And 10. All right. Bring your hands together, round through, and then we're going to go ahead and get going. Okay, 30 goblet squats. So get your kettlebell. If you have a dumbbell instead of a kettlebell, that'll totally be fine. But we do want to try to get that goblet squat going. So you got to do a little bit of extra work in the upper body, holding support for that weight that's on the front. You got it. Feel like those heels are screwing into the ground. Target those glutes. Always targeting those glutes. Occasionally, we push off, get a little bit more into the quads. They're there, they're supporting. But generally in life, they're already working pretty hard the way society works. Too much sitting, our quads are doing just fine. There we go, 30. Okay, now we grab the band. We're going to do band abductors. 30 each side. Sit your hips back. Bring that leg out. 3, 5, 30 per side. Line that knee and toe. 20. You're in charge of the work. Sit that hip back. Hold tight through that core. 30. Okay, other side. Line that knee and toe again. See if you can level off your hips. Constant flexion of that core. Get those abductors, upper outer side of the glutes. And 30. Whew, okay. Now, we're going to get our jump squats. Still sticking with 30. Give yourself a little stretch there. All right, again, lining up knees and toes. Drop straight into that squat. Constant flexion through those legs. All right, we're going to go back into our goblet squats. Get your bell ready. Dumbbell or kettlebell or whatever. You could technically even go body weight. All right. Elbows tuck in. Sit it back and down. Check in with the body. What's going on? What are you feeling? Grab the core a little deeper. Last 5. Lock in at the top. 2 and 1. Try to keep that long spine as well. Okay, if you have a wall or a ledge or something to lean against, that would be great. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. You can also just go to the middle of the room. Maybe still hold your bell if you can't get at this angle. So tuck your hips, hold the shoulders back and down. We're going to do a calf raise. So let's go about 5. And then all we're going to do is take the left leg, wrap it around the right, and keep going. 2, 3, so we'll get 25 more. We're going to go 30 each leg. Lock in through the belly. Feel like you have a plank position. That calf should be on fire. 21. Make sure you're not collapsing anywhere else. Make sure that pelvis is still neutral. 25. Now we'll get that other side. Wrap it around. 3, lifted chest, slide the shoulder blades down. Lock into that core. 17. 2, 3, keep the knee locked, hips tucked under, and 1. Locked, meaning kind of you use the quad to grab. Okay, let's take a little stretch. So grab your dumbbell or kettlebell, lie it on the ground, put your foot up on it, and then just lean forward, and then bend your knee. Just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then the other side. Give those calves a good stretch. We want to have strong calves. We also need to keep them stretched out to help prevent plantar fasciitis. Okay, now we get our little jumpy set. Gate swings for this one. Starting center, jump wide and low. Getting into your adductors now to bring the legs back together. Make sure knees line with toes. Try to keep the chest up. 28, 29, 30. Good work. All right, we're going to go back into those goblet squats. Take a sec. Stretch through. Give the body the time to break, to push back into that next set. And dirty. Okay. Feel ready. Find that position you want. Here we go. Sit those hips back and down. Come on, work that range. 8, 29, 30. Good job. All right. Now we get adductors, inner thigh. So we're going to take it down onto the ground and do our Copenhagen from the floor. If you need to keep the hips on the ground, go for it. Otherwise, plant that foot. This is your focus for 30. 3, 4. Of course, we need to lock into that core. You can always keep your hips on the ground, but still focus on that top thigh lift. So if your hips stay down, totally fine. This bottom leg is not our focus. 3, 2, 1. It's the front top supporting leg. So if you're here, great, but pretend you're getting ready to push up. Focus there. Open that chest. 8. Take your brain to that inner thigh on your pushing leg. 29, 30. All right. This next one is going to be a little mental challenge. That's okay. We're up for it. We're going to hit up our Mary Catherines. All right. 30 per side. You don't have to feel like you got to go all the way down unless you have it. Definitely get some depth though. And if you need to do a shuffle lunge or a static lunge instead, that's fine. Good work. Take a little break. Recover a sec. All right. So our second round is adjusted. We're going to do one set of everything. So we're not going to repeat our goblet squats, but we'll get them this first set. All 30, and then everything else, all 30, and then we're there. Set it up, check in. Build your endurance. Keep your knees out with the pinky toe side of the foot. 6, 7, 9, 30. Woo. All right. Put your band on. Shake your legs. That's what we're here for. Adductor or abductor focus. Maybe try not to tap one of the directions. Flex into your supporting leg. It's your isometric flex. Hold. How far back can you sit your hip to get more into the glute? 25. 30. Whew. Other side. Sit back. Here we go. Visualize the muscle you're building, strength you're tacking on. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, jump squats. All right, here we go. My legs feel like my arms do when I'm doing all those push-ups. I don't get noodle legs that often. Definitely have noodle legs right now. So good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to do those calf raises. So we get to skip our goblet squats. Walk it off. Take a little stretch. Grab some water. Get set. Start on your second side. Find that set. 1 foot. 2. We'll go 30 each side. Stay in touch with both sides of the move. The lift and the drop. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was surprisingly tough. Keep your quad involved, your core, your glutes, and the muscle on the outside of your shin, the front outside of your shin, your anterior tibialis plays a huge part. 3, 2, 1. Not just for pretty calves. It's to help support your knee, your back. Here we go. Bend into that knee a little. Ooh, right there. Ooh, 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 ooh. Feels like I just worked it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we got gate swings coming up. Oop. There. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. All the way back to 30, friends. Make sure you keep those knees wide on your drop until you're coming up. All right. Copenhagen's. And then our Mary Catherine's. Jump lunges. Top leg bent. Don't forget what you're here for. Inner thigh. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's our count. Line the knee and toe. Flex your foot back. Don't forget to lock the core. Put all the work where you want to build the muscle. 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip it around. 1, 2. Oh, that second side special. Come on, what have you got? What have you got? You're learning endurance, being able to support big numbers. 26, 27, hang in. 30. Nice work. All right, kids. Mary Catherine's. Now we get our stretch. Timing's perfect. So happy. Perfect. Here we go. Push into those noodles. Try not to get sloppy. Knees and toes line up. Get into those glutes. Push the hips back. 30. Woo. On your back. Arms out wide. Legs drop to the left. Oh yeah. Put your left foot on top of your right knee. Switch to the other way. Check in with your breathing. Deep inhales. Forceful exhales. Sure, it's very annoying in your sound. I'm very sorry. And roll back in. I have thought about that, how annoying it might be to hear all my heavy breathing. But then I also figured that it's good for you to realize what I'm looking for and what I'm pushing for. Even if 30, or if your 30 Mary Catherines you just did, switch, other hamstring, didn't get your heart rate racing, then you need to figure out why. I know that some of us have limitations for jumping, so it's actually better for you to work with your breath. If you step your leg back, exhale in, back in, inhale, exhale, exhale. It's going to help get that cardiovascular push. Cross your right ankle over your left knee, interlace your hands behind the thigh, pull deep into the chest, flexing both feet. Keep your hips and pelvis level on the ground. And then switch. I used to have a client that would tell me over and over, I need intensity. All the while, I am huffing and puffing and sweating all over the place. And he didn't realize that his intensity comes from himself. So, had a few different clients that way. If you feel like you're not getting to your max, let me know. It's not, I don't want you to feel shamed for it, but we need to figure that out. You're here, you're bringing time and energy. You want it to be well worth it, especially if you're looking for intensity. If you're looking for just building the habit, then that's not what we need to worry about. You've all heard me say before, you got to get what you came for, so make sure you know what you're coming for. All right, flip over. We're going to get our hip flexors, and then we're going to call it a day. Have fun with whatever else you have coming at you today. I hope that you're able to find other time throughout the day to get fun movement and activity. We were built to move. We were built to expend energy, not necessarily at high intensity levels. Going for walks, playing with the dog, taking the stairs, walking through the parking lot, maybe biking to the farmer's market to get dinner, maybe planting a garden, making your own dinner from your yard. Find what you enjoy to keep you moving. All right. See you tomorrow.